those contacts between the infant and the carpet generate different removal forces that act on these deposited particles. So for this study, we used a simplified robotic crawling infant, and we had that robot crawl across carpets in an environmental chamber, and then we looked at how much dust and microbes came off the carpet due to this crawling motion. We wanted to compare an infant's exposure with that of an adult that walks across the carpet, and then use all this experimental data to predict where the particles deposit in the respiratory system.
Laser-induced fluorescence technology allows us to detect the fluorophores in the biological particles such as bacteria, fungal spores, and pollens.
One major finding from the study is that infants are exposed to significant concentrations of resuspended biological particles, and this is because the infant is so close to the floor. They really create this very concentrated cloud of microbes around themselves as they crawl. And the only way to really capture that is to do these very controlled experiments where you sample at that breathing zone location. Also, we found that for an infant, a greater fraction of those biological particles that come off from the dust deposit in the lower airways of the respiratory system. We care about where they deposit because that's where they interact with the lung cells, potential colonization sites of these bacteria and fungi. One takeaway from our research is that parents should be aware that their children are exposed to microbes and allergens as they crawl across the carpet.
This is the best time. There's no war, neither is there famine. Everyone has his own opportunity to go after his dream. Everyone has an opportunity to realize and live a wonderful life. But this is also the worst time. Competition is key. People are always rushing, never able to catch up with the changes. People are living under tremendous financial stress and pressure like never before. This is not a time for you and I to sit back and relax. The time is always changing. Change is the only constant. This is a time where the choice you make is more important than your effort. This is a time for building networks. This is a time for duplicating leaders. This is a time for leveraging. Are you ready? Do you have someone who can groom you and help you to be part of this exciting time? TQG stands for Total Quality Group. It is a group of top quality people building a top quality business to get top quality lives. It is a group that enriches people. The Pioneer group of leaders worked very hard and with full dedication. Our first major function was attended by only 600 people. Today, few thousands attend our major functions. The TQG business education system includes business support material and business trainings and seminars to help any individual to develop the network business successfully. In every state and every city, TQG has set up over 30 training centers which conduct trainings and activities at every level, including online and offline learning in Chinese, English, and Malay languages respectively. Along with us, we have professionals, doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, pharmacists, successful business people. We also have with us those who have less qualifications and the working class. However, they all have something in common, which they have built a huge business network through the TQG education system and enjoy time and financial freedom. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. TQG provide the exit plan for your career, and it gives you 1+1 wealth, the powerful education system, the magnificent leadership, and the awesome teamwork in TQG sets us apart from the others. They made us a force to be reckoned with. Life is meant for living.
The education system is fantastic. Your success is not measured by how many people you have educated, rather, how many lives and families that you have changed. There was an old saying, when you help enough of people to get what they want, you will get what you want. This is the beauty of TQG education system.
The partnership of you and TQG results in you becoming a total quality person, succeeding in a total quality business, and in a total quality life.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Yay, thank you. Awesome. So welcome to our first taste meeting of the month. Okay, my name is Alina. Thank you so much to I'm your MC for tonight. Thank you so much to our late Dr. Wong and FC Celia for this wonderful environment, learning environment for all of us to learn and grow together. So please give yourself another round of applause. Okay, so before we start, may I know, anyone here is like first time being here? Can you please nod your head if you're shy to raise your hand? Okay. So since we have new friends, I believe some of you might not be familiar with each other as well. It's a bit cold, right, today? Rain quite heavy, or? Yeah. Is it? Or am I the one stuck in the rain only? No, right? You also saw the rain, right? Okay, so that's why the jam a little bit, so you made it here. Now, since it's a bit cold, let's make it warm. Can I have all of you to stand up, all right? Rise up. Okay, can you, because I believe you are seated with your friends beside you, so try to look in front or behind or beside of you, just say welcome, shake their hand and say welcome. Nice to see you here. Yeah. See you next week. See you next week. Yeah, okay. All right, so yes, thank you so much. Please give yourself a warm round of applause. Yeah, please give yourself a warm round of applause. Thank you. Okay, do you feel better now? Yeah, right? More energetic. I think, you get to see and meet new people. Very good. So let's move on to our next agenda. Okay, before that, you will notice that we actually have our own TQG WSF English PACE social media. You might be surprised that you will see your cute faces, focused faces, okay? Hopefully no sleepy faces, right, in the post. So do check out and follow us, right? And just a friendly reminder, due to copyright and trademarks, please, no live streaming is allowed and no video or audio recording except for the social media team, right? And also, this one is a very standard announcement, all right? Even if you go to, right when I say I heard some ding, ding, ding. Okay, so we would like our speakers later to, be able to share with us wholeheartedly so they are not distracted. So can we all have all our phone in silence mode, please? Thank you so much. And also I noticed that, before we start, I noticed that there are some empty spaces, seats in front. So it would be great if you can fill up the seats in front first, right? So that later on, others who are late, they can fill up the seats behind. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, all of you here, maybe despite being first-timer or you have been here every week to learn, we are all here to grow and gain more knowledge together. Now, the first agenda we have is this thing. Do you all know what this is? Yes, no, yes, okay, mostly yes lah. So this is atmosphere, our atmosphere, and we have the mini and the sky version. And of course, this is very much needed in wherever we are, especially in your house, in your office, anywhere lah. And we have a very, very good expert, right? We specially invited her to share with us, okay, the tips and tricks and also how she, because she's very good in promoting and sharing our atmosphere, and not just atmosphere, Eastspring as well. We call her the high-tech queen. Why? If you follow this leader on social media, you will see that almost every day she will share about high-tech products, and every month she will close a lot of high-tech products. Really every month, okay? And especially for this month, if you're not aware, let me remind you, we have a very amazing promotion, right? So this topic, and TQG is so good, they arrange at the beginning of the month. So when we learn all the techniques, we can be like her. We're able to help more families, we're able to share more, and also benefit from the promotion. Do you want it? Yes. Right, so if you want it, please give a round of applause for our Platinum Vivian Ong. Okay,
A very good morning. Please give a round of applause to our MC of the day, Alina. Right. Oh, wait a second. I think James is, anyone can help me? Okay. Right. So like what Alina said, today actually is a rainy day. But I called it very fortunate. Why? Did anyone smell something special in the air today? Outside? Yes, right? So it's a sign that the haze is coming back, but we don't know. We don't know. The news is not out yet. I didn't see any news that there's any fire point, but recently the weather is really, really hot, right? I wouldn't be surprised if there's any fire going on, especially the wood fires in our neighboring country or even in our own country. But today, like all of a sudden, today is like, when I wake up, I feel it's very foggy, but actually it's not. So it's very hazy. And also, I would like to thank the committees who arranged this topic. They're very foresighted. Because last month, we didn't know. Last month is already having a atmosphere promotion, isn't it? And also it's an East-Spring Trade-In month. We wouldn't foresee there's another Super King promotion yesterday only announced when I just scrolling through the Amagram. I was like, okay, sounds like nothing new. Then until I see the slide, the particular slide, I believe everyone kind of know what I'm talking about, right? Anyone has no idea what I'm talking about? Don't raise your hand. Just ask the person who brought you here. She'll be gladly, or he or she will be gladly explaining to you. And this time around, I feel it's very, how to say, it's very considerate because there's a lot of combos. Like from top to toe lah. No matter how you want to mix and match it, you will get it. Okay? So, okay, we still need some time, so we're happy chit-chatting lah. Okay, so today, actually, we are all here to learn, right? So, the purpose of my presentation today is not to actually boast how good I am, but some findings of my learning throughout the way. Some of my challenges that I face from the market, and then I try to figure it out myself and try to gain more knowledge, a little bit of the findings and a little bit of the insights. I hope that I can share what I really passionate about with all of you, and also learn from all of you here as well. If you have some inputs, or if I say anything wrong, you can also tell me lah. We just exchange information because we're all here to learn, isn't it? Yes, okay, I feel like I'm an MC today, trying to break the ice and also, okay? Oh, that's my laptop. Okay, so I believe everyone basically have heard of some of the atmosphere and also the very canggih, hebat point of our atmosphere, right? But will you wonder, because I always wonder, why sometimes people can reject such a good product, right? Because anyhow, no matter how good this product is, there will be somebody rejecting, saying that, nah, I feel the commercial brand is better, or I feel not using it is better because I don't feel the needs, or I don't have small children, I don't have a pet, I don't see the necessity of using atmosphere or air purifier. Do you still face this kind of situation? Any other else? Anything else from the market? I would like to learn as well. Some other, I think most probably, maybe you say it's very expensive. Amway punya product bagus, tapi this month dia tak ada alasan lagi. Kan? 1,000 of the discount, isn't it very amazing discount? Okay. And also, okay, I can just start my presentation, but later on you'll see the slide, okay? And also, I feel because nowadays, I think starting from 2023 or 24, if I'm not mistaken, when the company introduced us the Gut Pro. Do you feel it's a little bit strange? Why are you talking about Gut Pro can tackle chronic disease? Suddenly, all of a sudden, I thought gut is only related to bowel movement. But you are telling me, oh, we have a slide. Please give a big hand to James and Marcus. All right? Try, Okay, can. So basically, actually, I'm on my first slide just now when I'm talking. So, do you feel strange when we heard about chronic disease can be tackled by taking our gut health? A little bit for me, to be honest. I feel I take a little time to digest the fact that actually it has some relation. And also, last year, we have a very amazing product, isn't it? And we will introduce the idea of aging. So, I was thinking, so now the company direction is going to anti-aging and also some chronic diseases battling, and it makes me ponder, what if we could shift a little public perspective when they looking at air treatment system? Because most of the time, for me, the first idea when people talking about air, what would you think of? It's free. Yeah, it's free. But clean air is not free because the hazy air is free, right? And we always thought of sinusitis, isn't it? Allergy. And also we will think of, we don't need sometimes it's not hazy Nowadays it doesn't have haze, no need No influenza also, no need We always link, I mean me, it's not, maybe not you, but me always link air treatment system with some problems to tackle. Meaning to say, if there's no problem, meaning we don't need. No, right? We still need, if there's no problem. Then I think, how we can debunk this myth of if you only need an air purifier when you have problem. Because people also, in the market, they will think the same as well. If there's no problem, no need air purifier. Or if I don't have children, because I met some who is single, or they are married without children, they will say, I don't have children at home also. Why do I need? I don't have pets also. Well, last time I used to keep a dog. Then they say, I'm not like you. I don't have a dog. I'm not like you. I don't have a children. So what happened to this kind of crowd? Then we just leave it up. No, we also wish to share the ideas of our good atmosphere to them, right? Especially this month, right? Okay, the myth and norms number 1. Air treatment system is for people who have allergies, aka sinus. I think it's very common because when you go into Google search, it's a lot of result coming out. Sinus relation with air purifier. It's thousands, really a lot of pages. So it's not a strange thing. People will relate air purifier to sinus. Like what I said just now, then what about for people who doesn't have it? Okay? And also, only the air near industrial area is dirty, isn't it? People will say, I don't live near an industrial area. Or I live in, there's one time, I have a prospect, he tell me, I live in Cameron Highland. The air is very fresh over there. Do you agree? We somehow agree, right? Yeah lor, don't need failure. Telling me, so what to do with her atmosphere? She has one in Malaysia. Then I said, bring over lah. Then she said, the air has pollen, right? Okay, and also, I'm not sure in another races, but I'm not trying to picking up race issue. But for Chinese, a lot are saying you cannot build immunity in a very clean environment, especially with the oldest generation. They say if it's very clean, you will fall sick. It's there's a saying, say la sam jia la sam tua. When you eat very dirty, you can grow up very healthy. Okay, so it's I grew up in this kind of mentality as well. Have you ever heard of it? You cannot drink very clean water. If not, later when you get in touch with a lot of contaminants, you will fall sick very easily. Right? Okay, so purifiers is only for haze season. And the very last one, my plants will save me. Which is very common also lah. They say, I will just grow a lot of plants, they will purify the air, this and that, okay? Some very funny and very cute, debates. I would say, not debates, the thinking and perspective. I find it very, very fun to find out all of the I wouldn't say this is objection, but it's how people see things differently. And also it's how great if we were be able to share our perspective with them and we exchange opinions and let them open our eye and we open their eye as well at the same time. Okay, so nowadays we curate what we wear, what we eat, and what we post on Instagram, right? The photo tak cantik tak boleh post. Kalau gemuk pun tak boleh post. If no touch up also cannot. I always remind Marcus, don't give the photo. I will take care of all of you. Okay, but what about what we breathe and what we drink? It seems like very passively we have to accept everything. Isn't it? Because sometimes when we go out for lunch, we can choose the food that we like. Sometimes maybe not very healthy, but we still have a choice. Okay? And also when we go out with our friends, if you feel like the friends is toxic, what do? You just jawabkan diri lah kan. Okay lah, one time enough. But what about the air, which is very toxic? We all live in it. So I think it's a very observation, a small observation that we can always share with the person around us that we love. What if we have a choice? Sometimes it's not about we don't have a choice. We have a choice. Okay, so fun fact about ourselves. We only drink water 1.5 kg because 1 kg is 1 liter. Lah. But I think 1.5 is very little, lah, right? Sometimes we drink 3 liters of water. So it's 3 kg. Lah. So food 0.75, I think this is also very conservative. Sometimes 1 kg, lah, if I know recently is ID Fitri. Got a lot of open house kan. Mana ada makan 0.7, that means only 220 grams per meal. Cannot, right? All the rendangs is already more than that, all the nasi. But fun fact is that, if you can see, the air we consume is 15 kg a day. That is, no matter your appetite is big, or you don't feel like eating today, or sometimes you are very busy, you forgot to drink your water. Ibu semua tahu lah, kalau your anak bring back the water bottle very penuh, you sure panas punya. Because meaning to say, they didn't drink the water. It happens when you are very busy. You can forget to drink your water. And sometimes when you feel you are very sad or you feel under the weather, then you forgot to eat or don't feel want to eat. But still, the air is 15 kilo. What is an idea of 15 kilo? Is a preschool child is a 15 kilo. That amount of air. So air is our most frequent and most important supplement. So is our air, is this supplement high quality or contaminated or toxic? This one, we really need to ponder. All right? So that is because we always think air pollution should look like this. Kan? Isn't it? When we were in our primary school, we study about air pollution. Sometimes the picture somehow look like this, right? Air pollution has to be look like this one. Then you will start to think, nearby my house also don't have like this, so there's no air pollution, right? So sometimes our perceptions is very funny because we were fed with what we kind of know last time. And also some of the agenda or some of the images the media feeding to us. So whenever there is an air pollution in the news, there will be a picture, right? The picture sure looking like this one. I still don't know why. And then very hazy, or people wearing the mask, this and that. It seems like very, very serious kind of pollution. But little did we know, air pollution also look like this. Yes, it's true. Air pollution look like that. That one is maybe in some other countries, maybe not ours, but air pollution also look like this. Okay, so we have, what do we have? We have our air cons. The past month is so hot, right? The aircon, my aircon, I feel like it's working overload. 24/7 is working. Okay, so we have the microorganism, pollen, fungi, dust mite, all in the aircon. So we are living in an air-conditioned room almost every day in Malaysia. Okay, and also what do we have? We have building materials. We have a house painted with nice paint. And like, I know Hari Raya, a lot of people like to renovate the house, kan? 1 year sekali. Okay, so, and also carpet, carpet, this one got dust. And also fireplace, I don't think we have because it's Malaysia. But we have some, you know, kucing, anjing, this and that, pet dander, VOC, this and that. So this is also the air pollution, the enemy that we are facing every day. So other than the outside one, inside also matters. So because our house always gives us an idea, it's very cozy, comfortable, and it's a shelter for every one of us. When you step into your home, you feel like you are protected. So we often, you know, soften our nerve, and we didn't know it's going around. All right. So the awareness of air pollution, sometimes the people are not that they don't put emphasis. It's just that they're not aware. So they're very, meaning when I was also don't know lah, right? So 9 out of 10 actually now breathe polluted air. I believe today, right, everyone in this room breathe polluted air outside because of the haze. It's not 9 out of 10, it's 11 out of 10. Okay? Because we cannot escape the outdoor or less. All right? This one we really, really need to be aware. That's because when you see this area, very safe. And this area, 2.5 microns, we don't know. It's just that we don't know. It's not that we don't want to make changes. Sometimes it's not your prospect don't want to make changes. They don't know. Okay? Right. So, like these slides actually echo with the very beginning what I'm trying to implement the idea. Sometimes I myself even, you know, relate the triggers, the needs, the necessity of having an air purifier with disease related. Sometimes when we want to, you know, this promotion come out, the first one you think of, confirm is your friend that always sinus one. You think the chances is higher, right? Because she sinus ma. Maybe the promotion she will buy. But that one, the goal is to stop suffering, which is also not incorrect lah. It's also not wrong. But the mindset is, I need a cure. So what happens after a cure? Then they will say, macam like no need to use already lo, just biar saja. Okay? So some people see air purifier like medical appliances. Like mask, do you guys remember what happened 5 years ago, especially this time? The mask is how much? 100 ringgit per box, right? Right? It's a medical appliance. You need a cure. No matter how, I still remember, no matter how expensive, you will still buy it. That time I was pregnant, 100 I really buy. Because I want to protect my baby, isn't it? So when you feel you need it, then you will buy it. So I see it as a cure. But the truth is, in this time around, whereby the Nutrilite and also Amway, they talk about healthier lifespan, healthier living, you know, better aging. It's all about actually longevity, performance, and beauty. And also, we have Nutrilite, telan, supplement untuk telan. This one, environment supplement. So next time when you bring your air, who has sinus only, okay? Right. So this is some of the texts that you'll be able to find online, but find the credible one now, okay? Aging in haze. So you can see actually the dates, this one is super real and text related to aging. So people tend to, you know, kaji lah, to study what is the causes of aging. So recently the MCell, the scientists told us that 12 hallmarks of aging, isn't it? So each and every one, what you can do to prevent and how you can repair. Okay, so this is the findings. Air pollution accelerates the aging process. It gives you a direct answer already. And also prolonged exposure causes multimodality, disability, and cognitive decline. Cognitive decline means the senior, especially to the senior citizens, they will get Alzheimer faster. This is really related with air pollution. Because recent findings also, they find microplastic in the brains in the people who has Alzheimer. So this also relates with the water lah. But in the air also it have microplastic. Okay? So effects were dormant in age 30s and spike in 40s and 50s. So meaning to say when you're 30, you're okay. But then you're growing and growing, then you're not okay, 40 and 50s. Okay? And older cohorts, so after you reach 40 and 50, then next you're older cohorts already. Older cohorts experience faster and more enduring aging effects. So aging is actually normal. And in my findings, also there's one term called successful aging. There's a model, you know, how to age successfully. Well, I didn't know that. I was only learning how to live my life successfully, and then they are already talking about how to age successfully. I'm like, okay, open my eyes. All right? And also, this one also very recent. This one, I think, is 2024. Yes. They did a study, and the finding is integrating the environmental and generic architecture of aging and mortality. So these are actually the findings lah. Okay, the most inspiring is that the biological age is not a reversible hourglass. I think this one, our scientists also tell lah, you can reverse. Okay, so everyone is writing their own aging program through daily choices. In the ongoing century-long battle between the environment and genes, science provide a clear answer. We have far more control. But I think this is really, really a good news because when I was young, I heard that this disease and that disease is genetic. Sometimes really it's a really genetic issue, but I don't think, now that I see things clearly, I think chronic disease maybe is not pure genetic, isn't it? It's just that maybe you and your parents, me and my parents, share the same health choices. And we've been living together for so long, okay? So we think that everything is genetic, is the gene. So, and also, after installing air purifier system, the rate of repair for lung protein reached 23%, ruby volume. Wow. Okay, and so the data shows after eliminating financial stress for 6 months, the rate of telomere wear slowed by 39%. Okay, so this one is a plus point lah. So meaning to say if you don't have financial stress, you'll live longer as well. Okay, so don't you feel it's very enlightenment? It's very happy to see this kind of study so that we can be more firm to go out there. Definitely, if you're using this, you're adding years to your life. Yes. So this is another very recent study as well, air pollution and endocrine human microbiome imbalance. We only thought that the pollutants that we breathe in can affect the lungs, but it affects the microbiomes. For example, like your oral dysbiosis, lung dysbiosis, and also skin dysbiosis. I think the skin one can be more relatable. Some people can experience allergy effect during the hay seasons, but I didn't know it can have so many things happens at the same time if we are breathing pollutants. All right? So, sometimes I also face these questions. Can my child benefit from an air purifier with guaranteed sinus allergy-free? Guaranteed, The doctor, pediatrician, she go and look, also she go and see, also she don't dare. Guarantee. Even I have some friends who went through sinusitis operation. The doctor, the physician also cannot guarantee won't come back one, you know. But she is asking me whether I can guarantee this air purifier can guarantee totally gone. Sometimes how we will answer? Of course we say, no lah, kan. We have to be conservative a little bit, even though we know we are very confident with our product, but how we can juggle this statement? We are very confident, but how can we the idea a little bit? Like what I mentioned just now, right? Actually, we are not looking just for a cure. It's a lifestyle optimization. Because why? Air is invisible food. The air pollution disrupts breathing during sleep. It impacts on your REM, your sleep quality, this and that. You cannot be healthy if your internal system is very, hectic, working overtime to filter all the dust, all the things that you go in. So I would say sometimes I cannot guarantee, but I can guarantee you can, maybe the information can go off a little bit and your child can rest better. So this is the only thing I think it will really help. But for the other, for whether it can cure disease, actually claims, I use this, your sinus confirm gone. Your son can score 7 A's in SPM, no. But what I can assure is, your son can have a good sleep, the chances of getting sick. Isn't it a lifestyle optimization in the long run? Okay? Right. So you will say like internal, we are consuming. All right? So the health and physiology, life, cause, dimension, from birth to death is highly depending on this kind of, how to say, it's actually interrelated. Sometimes we think it's internal, but actually it's external from outside in, isn't it? Sometimes when we have some stress, we have emotions, you don't feel like eating. Why? Because sometimes I also wonder, why the stress is out external, why it will affect me internally? We can be down for a few days, this and that, and then suddenly you crave for something. You crave for junk food, you crave for sweet stuff to ease yourself. But isn't it very interesting? Sometimes what happens in the outside can reflect, can also affect in the inside. And this is also just a very, just what you call, just for reference, okay? Sometimes your prospect, maybe he don't understand, but we understand is good. Because when we understand more, we can be very firm. We can speak loudly. We can speak very confidently. This can help your condition. This can improve your life. When we can pronounce this, they will be very, they can buy, they will buy your statement, how firm you are, okay? So this is actually information. So, and also the oxidative stress, which the aging is naturally. So naturally we'll have aging, but the particulate matter exposure, direct activation of immune cells by ultrafine particles. So the ROS will form directly the moment you inhale PM, particulate matter, the PM2.5 or PM0.1. Now they call it ultrafine particle. It's no longer PM2.5. If you go online and search, nowadays, there's a term called ultrafine. That means it's 0.1 and below. It's no longer 2.5. Because 2.5, somehow some people think they can eliminate in their daily life. Because 2.5 is like those smoke, dust, yang very, what you call, somehow you can avoid a little bit by wearing a mask and so, but those you cannot escape is 0.1. Really, really is super, super fine. Okay? So it will goes into unhealthy aging. So healthy aging is that we don't age super fast. So this one can cause unhealthy aging, and of course cardiovascular disease, and shorten the lifespan. I think everyone is not strange with the word telomere shortening. So this is the cause, one of the cause of the aging from the hallmarks of aging that we have been talking about since last year. I hope it's not too boring for all of you. I find it quite interesting, right? So for this statement, I feel very, very happy I find this online. That means somebody listened this before. You get better immunity if you're breathing polluted air and polluted water. So it's not only me who face this statement. Children do not build immunity by breathing polluted air. As well as adults, I don't think we can build immunity. When somebody actually tell me this, right, in my heart, I don't challenge the person, but in my heart, I want to ask, so what happened during COVID season? If you want to build immunity, you should get contact with COVID immediately, right? But we all stay at home. How come? We try as much not to contact with the, pathogen. But sometimes we feel this statement is macam correct, right? But this is the immunity fallacy. So don't confuse building immunity with absorbing poison. So you wouldn't tell your children to go smoking to build immunity, right? You go and smoke because out there's a lot of people smoking. If you smoke, you can get used to it faster. The statement sounds very wrong if you translate it that way lah. But sometimes people who is not aware, they can say something like this, but in a different kind of words. They will say, no need so clean water. Later will diarrhea when you drink some dirty water. It's the same analogy when you tell your children, better learn smoking. Later out there, a lot of people smoke. You don't have the immunity. Sounds very weird. I wouldn't ask my children to start learn smoking lah. Okay, better don't. So, for this month, there is a promotion, as we know, right? So if you are looking for an air purifier, why might can? Because it can filter 327 types of contaminants, virus and bacteria, the highest in the market. And then you can show lah. So some people, they cannot faham. What is 0.0024 microns? That means it's 125 times more canggih. Yes, this is what you are paying for, and then they are giving a 1,000 ringgit discount. I cannot relate this, you know. All right? So almost clean. They say almost clean. I use the normal one. No need so clean. Almost clean is not clean enough. So last time when we are like in the school, duty roster kan, you wipe the tingkap, just siap lap and then pergi kantin already kan. So the teacher will come, kan, that one is not clean. You say you lap already. Then the teacher show you this. Not clean. Not clean is not clean. There's no almost clean. Not clean is not clean. Okay. And also you say, I did the job already. So how? Still dirty wall. This is just a joke, okay? So actually we are not buying a plastic toy. We are not buying a plastic fan. We are buying 10 years of deep sleep, skin protection, and chemical-free living. So in the long run, the most expensive thing that you can own is a cheap filter that doesn't actually protect you. I can proudly say this. When people, this is expensive, but expensive doesn't mean it's not worth it. Worth, value is another. Okay, this is just also recently only I find out. Actually this afternoon. So when we can relate, PM 2.5, we always talk about PM 2.5, right? So recently there's 0.01 ultra fine. And 0.3 micron is actually here. So approximately 9% of airborne particles is 0.3, 9%. So less than 1% is actually PM10. So these will add up a 10% is 0.3 micron. The air purifier in the market, yes, they can do the job. Purify 10% of all airborne contaminants. What happens to the 90% contaminants? They are all finer and smaller than 0.01. And this is what we should be worrying about, the 90%, not the 10%. Okay, so if you wish to take a photo, you can take a photo. So what happens in this area is all the pet dander, dust mite, bacteria, and also viruses. Okay? Viruses is over there, 0.003. Okay? This could cause health hazard. But pollen, yes, they still possess health hazard. It's just that sometimes we know some of my friends were staying in Australia, there's hay fever going on, they don't go out or they wear a mask, they can be safely, avoiding this already. Okay, buy a filter, don't be a filter. You have a bundle, I have a bundle, this one is not for sale, only this for sale. There's 6 combos going on. Okay, if you still haven't seen any of this combo, actually it's very easy to understand. Mix and match lah, that means anything that you want is here. You can find, at the end of the day, you can find out one. It's just that for the minis, you don't get the gift, but still get the discount. Okay? Right, I think that's all for me. And happy promoting, and let's help more people with life optimization. Thank you.
All right, once again, thank you so much to Platinum Vivian. So I believe we learned a lot of extra knowledge, right? Yeah. Yes, yeah, when she passed by, please give her a clap, all right? Awesome. Yeah, please give yourself a round of applause, okay, for paying attention. As we all know, most of us are already equipped and you are already aware about the atmosphere. But after today's session, I believe you have more insights and you know what to share and to touch on when you have certain prospects who appear in your mind, all right? And when we talk about products, definitely we would like to share with people. So just now, like what Vivian said, share more and help more people. And this leads up to our next topic, okay? When we talk about STP, anyone here does not know what is STP? Like, is this something new to you? Not stop, STP, Okay. So STP normally it stands for show the business plan, show the plan in short. But it also means show the product, show the pavilion, you know, and a lot more. Basically, product pavilion, okay? Now, when we talk about showing the product, so just now, Platinum Vivian already explained to us pretty well. But I believe upcoming, we have this amazing leader. Do you face rejections or challenges when you STP? Can you please raise your hand? If you didn't raise your hand, means... Oh, I didn't say, you say, okay. Right, so definitely you will face challenges, you will face hardships. Sometimes you might doubt yourself, you know. But today we have Safaya Muhammad Hazani here to really teach us and educate us on how we can observe the do's and avoid the don'ts when we show the plan, show the product, whatever it is, when we build the business. So are you ready to learn from this amazing leader? Yes. This cheer for me, okay lah. For him, not enough lah. Are you ready? Right, so let's give a round of applause and welcome our Safaya Muhammad Hassani.
All right, okay. So, good morning everyone. Okay, thank you to our beautiful MC for today, okay, Elena. And of course, I would like to congratulate also for our previous speaker, okay, Vivian. She is actually, just now, if I'm not mistaken, event host, right? But sort of like a healthcare expert, right? The way that she presents, that is something that we in TQG always improve on, okay? We always discuss, we always do research regarding health, okay? So, all right, so for today, just now, Elena did ask, right, how many of you have challenges with STP? Okay, I could see a couple of hands up. Even up until today, I'm still learning, okay? I'm still learning. Because whenever we go out to meet the market, okay, there will always be new things to learn, okay? So STP is an ongoing process. Whatever that I share with you today, okay, which might be different from what your mentor or your upline are teaching, refer back to your upline, okay? We are under the same roof, TQG, but somehow different encounters need different ways of handling it, okay? All right, so again, welcome. I believe we are here today, as you all know, it's TQG, okay? So basically, TQG is a school in which we, it's not a school, it's a system in which we are following together, okay? Can I have everyone, every single one of you, okay, since I'm a teacher, to read the numbers aloud, okay? So we'll start from here, okay? 4, again, 4, okay, give a round of applause to yourself, okay? Very good. So these are the systems that we follow, okay? No matter how long you are in the business, this doesn't change, okay? Only the people that comes to the business, and sometimes some of them might have left, and the new ones will join. They will still follow the same system. So today, if you look at STP, where does it falls under the 4 basics? It's here, the third step. And again, it is being repeated in the 8 core steps. STP has been mentioned 2 times in our 48355 IB. Okay, so it's in the 4 basics. It is also in the 8 core steps. That is how show the plan, just like how Elena explained just now. Okay, because when we want to start doing any business, we will always draw out our business plan. But in Amway, you don't have to think too much because the plan has already been laid out, okay? So today, we are going to go through in detail regarding this one, okay? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. First thing first, before we go any further, you have to understand, Amway is actually a networking business, okay? We are not here just to do sales, okay? Because you see, most of the time, when we join any business, we are so prone to just see things to make profit. Okay, of course, whatever business that we are doing, we want to gain profit. But you have to understand, in Amway, we must put a little bit of investment to grow our network. Okay, so what does it mean by networking? It means we have to go out and meet people. Okay? You tak boleh macam just buat online. Because in order for you to touch someone's mind, you need to touch their heart. Okay? Because in order for you to make someone make the right and sound decision, you need to first get to know them. Okay? So, when in Amway also, we need to understand that this business is not just, again, like I said, it's not just about selling products. It's about providing hope. There are a lot of people today who falls and they are sometimes stuck. I mean, if you go and meet these people and show them the plan, they might see you as their savior, you see? Okay, just as to how I experienced it before. Okay, saya dulu, when I was first introduced Amway, it was back in 2011. But at that time, I was really sort of like belagak macam, Amway is not for me lah. Okay? But then, I realized something. If my sister did not persist to show the plan to me, I wouldn't have stepped on stage today. Okay? Wanting to show me the plan. Only then, I realized how great Amway is. Okay? So, remember when have a prospect, you have someone you know that you have listed down as your name list. Just go out there, have a sincere and honest heart, share them the plan. It's not when you show the plan, and sometimes they can feel you. Okay, if you're there honestly to help them, they know. But if you are there showing the plan, just to take something from them, just to earn something from them, they would also know. Okay? So, don't ever feel like, I'm not going to show the plan to this guy or this person just because he's rich, just because he's not suitable for Amway, incapable. Don't judge. Just go out there, meet as many people, just show the plan. Because the worst plan is actually the one that is not being shown. Okay? All right. So, again, this is actually my experience, right? When I actually I've done a lot of business previously, and my downfall was in 2014, and then my sister came to me and showed me the Amway plan. After 4 years only, I want to listen lah. Okay, right after listening to her plan, I realized something. I sort of like think, if only I've done it like 4 years ago, I would have a clearer vision of how my future would shape, of how my future would be. Okay? So, regardless, I am very grateful today. Sebab apa? Sebab bila fikir balik, those 4 years are behind me already. Now I'm 10 years in Amway. There's a lot of things change in my life. A lot of things. Okay? those things sometimes it is intangible. It's something yang you tak boleh nak cerita. It's not easy for you to show, but it's there in me. Okay, all right. So how to do our STP? First, there are 3 ways to do it. Okay, the first one is personal touch, one-to-one. When you meet that person, have a personal contact with that person, show them the plan, cater to the needs of that person personally. It can also be done in a home meeting. Meaning to say, if you have a large crowd, if you are doing a home meeting, you can also show the plan in front using a whiteboard, okay? And it can also be done in an open meeting. Open meeting is like you're doing a seminar, STP, like inviting 50 to 100 people to your Zoom meeting or whatsoever. Like if you're inviting like them to come to a certain hall, that is also considered as an open meeting. Okay? So rules to STP. This is based on my experience. First, before you go out and STP someone, please make sure that your appearance is either formal or semi-formal. Okay? Not like too casual. Okay? Because you see, for someone to take us seriously, they would first look at you in the first 15 seconds. Okay, so very important for you to at least, for a guy, wear a collar shirt. Okay, when I first start doing Amway business, I just wear whatever that I wear lah. Like cikgu suka pakai baju PJ kan, round neck one. Okay, so busuk-busuk peluh go and STP. Tak jadi, won't happen. Okay, so and then second thing, when you set an appointment, please make sure that the place is a conducive place. Don't go and book a hall when like for example you want to do a home meeting, you book a hall. Beside the place that you rent there's an ongoing renovation happening. Okay, not good. Okay, and another thing is that when you are doing one-to-one, my personal place to go for today lah, I would go for Zeus lah. Okay, Zeus Coffee, because the price is okay and the place is nice. Okay. Last time it was Old Town White Coffee, but now not many places to go for Old Town, right? Most of them are closed. Challenges also in business. Okay, so the third one is please make sure when you meet that person, address the person with the suitable title. Okay, don't go to that person like for example, Kak nak tak dengar saya share plan. Maybe that person is younger than you. Just because she appeared to be like more matured, she might get offended. Then close window already. Okay. So please use the first tuan, puan, cik, Mr, Miss, Mrs. Only when they allow you, like for example, alah jangan panggil saya Kak, alah panggil saya Alisa je, contoh. Okay. Only then you call them by their name lah. But first, you have to be very forthright. First, to teach my ABO lah, because sometimes there are certain ABO like who's starting their life, like for example, they just graduated, they don't have much money to set an appointment. Like Zeus also very difficult. What I do is, you go to Zeus, you buy the cheapest drink, whatever that you can buy, 15 minutes early, drink first. When that person come, she will ask, have you drink? Yes, I've drink. You can go and buy yours. Okay, for example, sebab sometimes budak-budak muda, they don't have much money to macam belanja lah. Okay, alright. But they need the place to do the business, to show them the plan in a very conducive place, right? Okay, so the last part is give full attention to your prospect. Don't just talk and talk and talk. Okay, so for me, when I meet my prospect, of course, I will do a very brief FORM lah. Okay, I just want to get to know them, because sometimes when you have your name list, there are certain of your friends that you haven't met them like 15 years, 20 years. Don't straight away jump. You come already. Come, I show you the plan. Never. Please allow them to sort of like ice breaking lah. Okay, sort of like ice breaking. Get to know them first, relax first, and make sure that because sometimes when you allow them to speak first, you might get the chance to know what their hot button is. Okay, maybe before you show the plan, aku sebenarnya baru balik daripada hospital, my mom is sick for 3 months already. Dia akan cerita. Allow them to speak first. Okay? Alright. Okay. And what are the things that you need to prepare before your STP? Okay. You don't have to bring all of them to the zoo stable. Terkejut orang. But you need to prepare them in your car. You need to prepare them in your bag. If it's needed, it's there. Okay? For example, of course, if you're meeting someone of, like for example, a prospect that is a referral to someone, it's very good if you have a name card. Okay? And the second one, of course, demo kit. Demo kit, you don't have to like be so perfect, like all the products are in there. No. Just the very general, basic ones. You can, you only show other products when you do your next follow-up. Okay? And then the third one, of course, STP sheet. I'm just showing you an example. Like for example, these are actually an STP sheet that I used to give to my ABO. But the best for me is the freehand. You know what's the freehand one? In which you show on a blank paper. That is the best. But somehow, for the new people, they find it really, really difficult to understand during the early stage of their business, right? They can use this, or they can use the slides one that was prepared by Dr. Ignatius, EDC Dr. Ignatius. Okay? And then blank paper, books to borrow. Okay, don't give them the thick one. Okay, like for example, don't give them books like How to Influence Friends, and they haven't started yet. They're not there to influence someone. What you can give is actually like Parable Pipeline, Household Goal. Just prepare those books. Because I usually use that for them to borrow and for me to follow up while I'm collecting it back. Okay? So, cakap kat dia, okay, this, after showing the plan, these are the books that I believe might find you interested in. You nak pilih yang mana? Which one do you want to choose? Okay, dia pun ambil. In 4 days' time, I'll come back to you and pick up the book. Because when you go and pick it up, of course, you boleh tahu whether he reads it or not, whether he's interested or not. Okay? Okay, alright. So, and then the sixth one is MBA catalog, of course. Okay, you want to flip through what this business can offer. There's a lot of products and everything. The seventh one is sample of products. Sometimes you show the plan. You just provide like a scoop of protein in a small container and then say to them, since you have come, this is a gift for you. Give it a try. It's an 8-gram protein packed in this one small, tiny container. Give it a try, drink it, okay? You might feel the difference. Or maybe you want to give them by UC also can, okay? And then laptop or tablet, make sure it is charged. Don't forget to charge, because sometimes bila orang tu dah sampai, you kalut tau. Oish, battery low already. Where's the charger? Change table. Change table. Okay, it's very unprofessional. So make sure it is fully charged. Okay. Okay. Another thing is that when you set an appointment in a certain place, when you arrive early, make sure that you are sitting, not facing the wall. You are putting your back to the wall, so that the prospect who's sitting right in front of you only could see the wall. Whoever that walks around, the waiter or whatnot, doesn't distract the person. Understand? Boleh? Okay? So, the most important, before you begin showing the plan, please know your value. Okay? You must be very confident that this business is for them, not for you only. Okay? It is actually for them and it can change them. You must be very, very rock solid lah, orang kata. Whatever that person will come and object, like Vivian said, you're firm, okay? Because Amway is a huge business. If you don't know yet, you can join the next GMS, okay? So you need to be very confident when you show the plan. Sometimes, the first time you show the plan, they don't understand, but they want to follow because they know you can take care of them when they want to start their journey, okay? Okay, all right? So, again, your confidence and belief speak volumes. Okay, like for example, I used to remember my mentor, Dr. Nozaini. she had an experience in which she showed the plan to a person. That person said, I don't understand a single thing that you said for the past 40 minutes, but it's okay, give me the form, I'll join, because I could see that you're really, really passionate, you're really, really eager, okay, to ask, to show me how this business is good for me, okay? So, confident, okay? All right. So, when you show the plan, it doesn't matter. Sometimes, like I said, Zeus, this is, for me right now, is one of the best place for me lah, okay? But if you have a certain, Mama, please no, Mama, please no. I know Mama is a place where people sembang juta-juta one, but those people never take action, okay? Because I used to have a friends who lepak Mama, sembang all sorts of things, juta-juta business, but up until today, they're still there lah, okay? Please bring them to a proper place, okay? And if, let's say, you go to a certain house, they don't have a table, why not? Just make use whatever they have, okay? You can sit on the floor, okay? Make sure you show the, whatever it is, the plan is being shown lah, okay? Okay, all right, so this is the freehand one, okay? If you are already like 2 to 3 months in the business, please try to do the freehand. It's really, really, for me lah, it's really, really meaningful for you to do it like this, because you can actually express how you know, how much you know about the business. Okay, like for me, the way I show the plan, I'm a teacher, so the way that I show the plan is more of towards educating that person. But like for example, my ABO, my ABO an engineer. The way he showed the plan, he makes sure that the person understands how the bonus works. So try to do it the freehand as well. Okay, all right. So okay, the wall behind, prospect in front. Okay, so that he doesn't get distracted by anything else that's happening behind. Okay, all right. So you can use the paper, you can use the slide, either or. Okay, for home meeting, you can use the whiteboard. Okay, and you can also do online. Okay, so for online, for me, if let's say that prospect is so far away, Sabah Sarawak one, okay, Perlis maybe too far for you to meet. If let's say you want to go to Perlis also, you need to plan like 7 days ahead. Takut orang tu sudah lama sangat tunggu kan, sudah suam kan. So you try to set appointment by online first. Okay? Alright, so how do you get an STP right after you deliver a product? Because sometimes you might encounter prospect that is a referral from your friend. Okay, for example, your friend said, oh, this kakak wants to buy body key. But that person is actually a stranger to you. Okay, when the chance for you to go and meet that person and see her at her house or maybe somewhere, you can actually use the opportunity to show the plan. How do you do it? Okay, these are some of it, okay? You can use a certain sentence like this. Like for me, when that person purchase something, saya akan buat, bahasa Melayu okay right, but never mind. This has already been translated lah. Sir, you have made a great choice with your water treatment. Right after you install the water treatment system, you deserve to know the services that the company provide for you. Would you like to listen to it? Okay, open up a paper, show them the plan. Actually, you can get the cashback. You are purchasing in spring, it's 6% bonus. Don't like for example, for the first timer, don't try to make it too perfect. Please look at how they respond. Kalau andai kata you show the plan up until BFI, BBI already like this, the face, please don't. Up to the certain level where he is comfortable to listen to. For example, if he still like doesn't show interest in the business, you can show them how to benefit it as a customer. Okay. For example, if a customer, I would say, okay, so boleh buat macam tu lah. Okay, and second one, okay, this is another. As you are enrolling in our 3-month health program, I'd like to share how you can plan. Okay, so right after every STP, please allow your prospect to provide their feedbacks. Sometimes you might encounter, got no feedbacks on. Okay, betul kan? Sometimes you ask, how do you feel? Don't know. That actually caught your interest. You can also ask that question. Maybe that person will say, Oh, actually, I like the discount, the keahlian discount, 20% one. Oh, okay, that's good. Then can I actually set another appointment with you next week? How to navigate the website so that you can continuously enjoy the 20% discount. Okay? And then ask them question. Okay, this one already explained. If the responses are positive, like I said, straight away open your schedule. Next, then you will follow up. See whether that person is interested or not after you have done 5 STP to that same person. Faham eh? 5 times STP to that same person. Because like I said, the first time, tak faham. I myself, achieve 3% to understand STP in depth. Only after enrolling in Project Eagle, okay, STP is important. Only then my business shoot up. Okay, so don't be like me, please don't. Okay, so STP, you need to master it as soon as possible. Okay, tapi selalu orang cakap, I'm afraid to do STP because I might get rejected. Whatever that you do, life is full of rejection. You just have to understand there's nothing easy in life, okay? So, rejection for me is just another form of learning, okay? So, there are only 3 possibilities when you do STP. The first one is when you do STP for business sharing, show the plan. Sorry, there are 2 possibilities. The person will only say yes or no. And when you deliver products, yes or no. For me, the no is actually a gain for you because it is an experience with the learn. And if it is a yes, then it is the next follow-up for you to do. Then you have your schedule full, okay? All right? So no STP ever goes to waste. Every experience adds value to your journey, okay? The way that I STP today is totally different when I first, when I do my STP, I brought Biskut Raya. Actually, Amway's last 10 years, they have like festive cookies lah, okay? Biskut Raya. I put it on the table, and then I asked some of my friends to come join me to listen to the business plan. They listen, they eat all of the biscuits, they didn't sign up, okay? Only after a year, one of my friends that I shared joined, okay? But it's not because they reject. No, maybe it's because I myself couldn't enlighten them to see the business at that time because I was not experienced yet. But that doesn't put me down. Okay, I give up. So learning and learning. Now my STP are really relaxed. I can close my eyes already, showing the plan. Okay, because we have done a lot. Okay, so don't give up. Keep on doing. Okay. Okay, so this is actually what the system tells you to do. In a week, you should have done 5 times of STP. Okay, because first you need to know STP helps you to sustain your business. Okay, because through STP you can have new business partner. Okay, any business outside they can last 30 to 40 to a decade. More than because they keep finding people, new partners. Okay, same with our business. We need STP to include new people into our group. Okay, and at the early stage, if you are still new, please do it together with your upline. But don't delegate everything to your upline. You help, she listen or he listen. Second, you help, she do the demo. Okay, maybe she or he do the demo. Third time, you sit beside that person, your ABO. She do everything, but don't correct her on the spot. After the session, STP session, only you correct, or maybe you do a reflection right afterwards. Okay, and then for the 4th time and 5th time, just accompany. Okay, so please, we as ABO, we need to take this business as our own. Don't wait for your upline. My upline is in Terengganu. If I were to wait for her, oh, habis our business. Okay, so the speed of your business growth depends on how many new ABOs you bring in. Strangers market is unlimited. Please learn how to get to know new people lah. Okay, I learned the tips from this here. Whoever you give business to, for example, if I have a lawyer just because I purchase a house, that lawyer is supposed to be my business partner as well. Because I give a business to you, come and listen to my business as well. Okay? So, new market relationship with your ABO. The first few times when you meet them, it's not about asking them to go fast in the business straight away, no. Let them see what Amway could provide for them. Okay? All right? I think I've explained the slides just now, okay? First level, usually people respect you because maybe they see you who you are on the first impression. And then as they sign up, they start to trust you because trust ni, saya selalu cakap you are reliable. Because sometimes when they ask for products and you respond only like 8 hours later, trust ni susah sikit lah, okay? And then afterwards you have better business experience, and of course, when you have a very good relationship with your customer will change their apa orang kata, the way they see Amway is no longer like a customer lah. They want to do it just because they see how good you are in the business. Okay, they might be your leader. Okay, so STP will always open up a new opportunity to you. Okay, because behind a certain person, tapi mungkin dia cakap, oh, I have a brother who doesn't work. Maybe you can meet that person because I could see this business plan is really good. That person as a customer only. Okay? Alright, so how many ABOs do you need for you to reach your 21% stably? For me, if you could reach 200 ABOs, you could maintain yourself to be a 21% up until platinum. But for you to comfortably be a founder's platinum, you need around 400 ABOs. Okay? It's not impossible at all. You can actually do it because there are a lot of people out there who can. Okay? Alright. So again, STP is not just about showing the plan. Like Elena said just now, show the product. Okay? Usually show the plan and the product, we do it together. Okay? Show the place. Like right now, most of our leaders are in Budapest and Vienna. You can show them where are these people going when you are successful in Amway. And then, okay, product tu berulang and then show them the positivity. Like we are in TQG, we are very positive. No, regardless of what happened outside and rain, storm, haze, inside we are all very positive. This is the kind of culture that will enrich new people. Okay? Give yourself a round of applause. Okay? Show them the passion. Okay? You need to continuously be passionate about the business. Because to me, I've done so many other business, it's difficult for me to ask them to go and try the stock market. Because many of them, they don't have the capital. But through the business, I find my passion to help people. Because this business allows anyone to be successful. Okay? And then show them the possibility. You can show them through yourself how much that you've not just earned money, but how much you have earned, your experience, your knowledge, how much you have changed your character, and what would that become of them if they were to join Amway. Okay? Show them the possibility as well. Okay? So if you're not able to present the plan yet, like I said, then this business is not yours. Please master the STP. Okay? Don't wait for your plan. Okay? So again, I think, okay, right about time. Okay? So thank you so much for inviting me. So good luck. Keep on, kata, memancing lah, memancing. Find your ABO out there. Okay, thank you. Oh, awesome, guys.
Test. Okay. All right. So once again, thank you so much to our teacher Hassani. Can we all please give him another round of applause? I think now we have more confidence as well when we show the plan, as we know how to reach out and show properly. So the more mistakes that we can avoid, or the more preparations we can make, then the chances of having a successful STP will be higher, right? So thank you so much. And we know that today we had a wonderful session, but please don't go yet as I have some quick announcements. But we actually have, like Vivian, she's an event host, and also Cikgu Hasani is a teacher. So with all people from different backgrounds like you and I, we are also able to be like them one day, to stand up on the stage and succeed and achieve higher heights together, okay? So come more often, because now you are able to see some of the updates and events. For more information on the promotions just now, if you are unclear, please check Amway My. And also, there's a video for you.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
So this is the reward that you can get when you do your STP well and share more atmosphere. Because if you're able to, not able to, I hope everyone here, okay, we achieve it, the TQG incentive trip, okay? Yeah, so we can go to Redang Island for free, okay? And next up, just now, Cikgu Hasani mentioned about GMS. So it's something where we get to learn and take our first step. If you're new here or you have new ABOs, make sure to not miss out the one in Singapore. It's happening on this Saturday from 2 to 5 at Aperia Mall. I believe is where Amway is, so make sure to register. And also, we have our own GMS upcoming on 26 April, Sunday, from 1 to 6 p.m. It will be at Amway HQ, so this one I believe it will be in BM. Okay, so make sure to join and learn. Sorry, it's English. Yeah, make sure to join and learn, and we can. So make sure to grab it. It's happening on the 9th and 10th of May at Malacca. This is the Mandarin session. And we have the English session as well. It's happening on 6th and 7th of June. So make sure not to mix up the dates. And this will be happening in Malacca as well. So make sure. Also, we have it in Malay. So this is happening alongside with the English session, 6th and 7th of June. Make sure not to miss it. And here's another video. It's happening. Are you guys excited? Yes, all right. So it's gonna be happening next weekend. Please don't mix up the dates and don't miss out. It's happening next weekend, and we have our guest speakers all the way from China. We have our Crown Ambassador and Founders Council members, Zhang Weidong and Song Wenyan. Make sure not to miss it out. And I believe I will see you all there, okay? Next week. Next. Yeah, so I believe all of us here already have tickets. Of course, if you need more, please consult your active outline. Okay, now, woo, something new here. So sorry. Okay, we are having our PACE meeting next week. And just now Cikgu Hasani mentioned that, a lot of leaders are in Budapest and Vienna, right? So they're back. And just now, actually, we see Evelyn, I think she went out. Yeah, so she Woo, give her a cheer. Wow, right? She actually landed at 4 just now, 4 p.m. Yeah, and she came here to learn. Amazing, this leader. Please give her another round of applause. And very excitingly, she'll be sharing with us on the ALS, how it was. And also we have our founders, Admiral Hansing. Evelyn, is this your first ALS? Second ALS, okay. Woo, okay, very exciting, very fresh. So we can learn a lot from her. Now, both of these leaders are very dynamic, and they're going to share with us not just about the highlights and excitements from Budapest and Vienna, of course, to encourage us to achieve for the next ALS as well, but at the same time, apparently, there are some special exclusive gifts for you to snatch on that day. So, ooh, okay, all these exclusive gifts are all the way from Budapest and Vienna. So they are actually for us to win when you pay attention and learn, and you know there will be some exciting quiz or something like that. It's just some hint for you lah. You come, then you know already lah how to get the prizes, okay? Right, so please turn to your neighbor and say, see you next week. Okay, awesome. All right, so thank you so much, everyone, for your kind attention. And that's all for our PACE meeting today. Thank you so much for all the committees who are working hard and putting it together as well. Once again, thank you so much to our speakers. We have Platinum Vivian and Chigu Hassani. And thank you to all of you. So drive safe and good night for those who are online. Thank you. See you next week.